Hello students, today we will discuss about the modal verb. As you study modal verb, you see that you are using it in your sentences, but you need to know how to use them correctly and avoid common mistakes. What are modal verbs? Modal verbs are auxiliary verbs. They are also known as helping verbs like can, will, could, shall, must, would, might, and should. It is a verb that is used before ordinary verb to express meaning, such as possibility, ability, permission, obligation. They also tell us the mood of the sentence, like what kind of sentence it is, whether it's an advice, it's a permission, it's an obligation, or it's a certainty, it's a necessity, it's a possibility, it's a recommendation. So what kind of sentence it is? Um, how do we use models? They are never used alone. They are always used with a principal verb. Like this, in this sentence, you can see Ria could play the guitar. So, Ria here is the subject, could is the model, and verb is the play. So, you are seeing that after the model, there is a verb. So, they are never used with a they are always used with a principal verb. You cannot use model singularly. So, this is how we can use a model. Now, form. There is no S in singular. In the first sentence, you can see he can dance. So, we don't say it like this, he can dance. Like with a can, we don't put a S with a can. It's going to be wrong because we use, there is no S in a singular sentence, there is no S in a model. There is no do's and does in the cautions. While writing a caution, we don't use the do's and does. We don't use in the second sentence. You can see, would you like to come with me? So it's a correct sentence. But if you say like this, do you would like to come with me? So it's going to be a wrong sentence because we are not supposed to use do in the sentence. Now there is no don't and doesn't. We also not use don't and doesn't in the sentence. You can see they cannot be serious. So we don't say like this, they don't can be serious. It's going to be a wrong sentence. Now other form is this, that they don't have infinitives ing forms or participle forms. We can't use to with them or the past participle form. So you can see that in the first sentence, she must study. It's a strong obligation. We don't say it like this, she must to study. Then it's going to be wrong. You should have gone the other way. It's a recommendation. So we never use it that you should to. If we use should after the, if we use to after the should, then it's going to be a wrong sentence. We use it as it is. We use the models as it is. We don't use to with it. Now in the third also. Now another form is that modal verb do not have all the tenses, present, past, future. Modal verbs use other verbs to complete tenses. Like in the first sentence, you can see can is completed, will be able to. So they can play the piano. So it is completed with they will be able to play the piano in the future. So we are using a future sentence with a can sentence. We are replacing can with will be able to. Now must has no form for past tense. For the past time must, there is no form. For that we use had to. So in the second sentence you can see yesterday he had to be on time. So he is talking about the previous day and he had to be on time. So with a must, there is no form for past time actually. Compulsion is there, must is there, but there is no past time. Now there is type of models. Will is used to express future, to show a wish, basically prediction, request, demand, and assumption, promise, spontaneous decisions, habits. For this we use will. He will come, I suppose. So it's just a assumption he is making. I will see you. He's just giving a threat that I will see you. Now the next is in the past and they are generally used in the future tenses. Would is used to show a wish or to request in a polite manner. And in the habits in the past, and we use it for the past habits also. You can see, would you please give me 100 bucks? So it's a polite request he is making. Now can is used to show permission, possibility, ability or capacity. You can join us for the dinner if you want. So it's like if you want it, you can join it. Can I leave early today? So here he is asking for seeking for a permission. Seema can speak English fluently. So here he is showing the ability. Now could again in the ability in the past. It also represents suggestion, request, permission, future possibility and past habits. Could I go for a movie? So he's just seeking for a permission. Could you give me your number? He's asking, he's requesting basically. Neha gave up her dream so that she could marry him. For the future possibility, she has done it. Now, may is used to ask permission, express a wish, and to show future possibility also. And they are also used for polite suggestion, also, it is used. So, may I have a cup of tea? So, he's expressing a wish. India may become a developed country by 2020. So it's showing the future possibility here. Might is used to show present and future possibility. It is used for both the things. And it also sometimes hesitate offers also. Like, may I help you? So it is a hesitate offer. Hesitant offer is there. May I help you? I wanted to be there, but he is asking. I have a coupon of pantaloons that might offer a discount of 10% after showing them. Mrs. Smith might be sleeping now. So it is showing the present possibility. Shall is used to express future. First person it is used shall. Command, promise or threat means dhamki. Second and for the third person. And for asking the will of the person in question form. For that shall is used. And we can use it for suggestion also for the first person. So, I shall be a singer next year. So he's showing that in his future he's telling this thing in the sentence. We shall go for a movie tomorrow. Say in this he is promising, and he shall be punished for disobedience. So it's like a threat he's giving. Should is used to show advice, duty, or obligation, and to express a thought that may not be true. So for that we used should. You should drive carefully in bad weather. You should walk carefully as the road is slippery. So it's an advice they are giving. Must show the necessity, obligation, prohibition, and logical certainty that is having. I must go to the supermarket today. He's saying that I have a necessity to go to a supermarket. It's a necessity. We must leave now. This is a logical certainty, you can say that we must leave now. So this is about the must sentence. And you mustn't work on that computer. So he's saying that prohibition sentence is there. Ought to is used for expressing probability, moral obligation, and desirability. We ought to help him. It's a moral obligation. We ought to respect our religion. It's a moral obligation, you can say. So here these are the sentence, and it can be used for an advice also. You ought to drive carefully in bad weather. And now another word, need. Need is used for expressing necessity or obligation. Basically, we really need to talk to you because it's a necessity. I need to go. Used to is used for expressing a habit which has been discontinued. That is the past habit which has been discontinued. For that we use used to. The existence of something in the past, basically you can say that. The existence of the past, something in the past. So there used to be an open ground long ago. It was happening in the past. I used to play in that playground when I was a child. So that is about the past. Dare is used for expressing negatives and interrogatives. Sentence. She dare not to make me sad. and how dare you laugh at me. So exercise for practice. Here are few sentences that you, for in this you have to insert the modal verb. Like in the first one, there is, you have to insert a possibilities word. In the second one, you have to insert a wish. In the third one, advice. In the fourth one, there is suggestion one is there. In the fifth one, moral application. In the sixth, you have to put a compulsion word. In the seventh, there is a duty word. In eighth, you have to make a polite request one. And in the ninth, past ability. And in 10th, you have to pick a promise word. So promise modal verb you have to put there. So these are the few sentences for your practice. And so if you are having any problem, anything, you can refer to your notes also. Notes have been given to you previously. So do refer to your notes also.